Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for, the proposal engagement Q&A! Oh, that was anticlimactic. Did he get FTDs blessing first? Did I cry when he proposed? When will we have kids? Did I expect it to happen? Are you excited to have? Hi, I'm Karissa Nichole. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for vlogs, fitness, and fashion content. Let's get to this video. Okay, tatas, can we stay perky? Like, no sagging up in here. We have a very important video to film. It'd probably look better if I was just like, hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. My name is Karissa Nichole. If you're new here, I am freshly engaged. If you guys missed my proposal video where my boyfriend asked me to marry him and all of the cutest memories ever into a cute little montage, you'll probably cry. I mean, literally all the comments said that they were sobbing. Then make sure you guys watch that video to kind of get to know our story and then come back to this video to get the whole scoop. In case you guys cannot see behind me, she said yes. She said yeah. First question, this one was asked quite a few times and it is, did he get FTDs blessing first? If you guys are new to the channel, FTD is my dad, stands for Father Donald Dad. Anyways, did he get his blessing? Yes, he did, and I'm so happy that he did that. That is something that he knows was so important to me, so special to me, that he would get their permission first. Ultimately, like, it is my decision to marry who I want to marry, but it is so important to me that my family loves who I'm with just as much. It just makes everything so much easier, and honestly, your family has your best interest, and if they love the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, hello. Makes sense. As for the whole story on that, I'll give you guys the quick rundown because I had a few questions like what his reaction was, what my parents' reactions were, and basically, like, I don't think my dad had any idea it was coming because, spoiler alert, this was one of the questions, none of us knew this was coming. Literally nobody. This was like a complete shock for us all. So I can't imagine being my dad in this moment. Let's just backtrack like 15 steps real quick. So you guys all know Sam is out of town currently. He's actually out of town working with my dad. So they're together. So me and my mom are here in Arizona doing our thing. They're back East Coast doing their work thing. Long story short, Sam asked to meet up with my dad one day after work. They went to Chipotle, classic. And I guess Sam was just telling him how much that he loves me and he wants to spend the rest of his life with me, and my poor dad's probably like, oh God, bro, like just get it out already. And he asked my dad, and my dad just said, honestly, I knew from the time that I saw you and Karissa in San Francisco together that you were going to be somebody very special in her life, and he sees how he treats me. He knows that Sam is such a good man. My dad has so much respect for him, and he knows that he treats me good. He knows that he makes me happy. So ultimately my dad said yes, of course, and he truly just thinks that Sam is the one for me as well, so he gave him his blessing. Just overall, what are the wedding deets so far? So I want it to be a beach wedding, 100%. Me and Sam were both on the same page with that. But yeah, I just want it to be small and intimate with my closest family and friends, and I just want it to be, like I said, at the beach. The beach breeze flowing through our hair. I want it to be at sunset, so golden hour, glowy, lots of light, beachy themed colors, of course, flowers and palm trees and the ocean waves in the background. Oh my gosh, like, it is just making me so excited thinking about it. I just want it to be super romantic, but at the same time, I want it to be fun for all of my closest friends and family. Like, they could be popping bottles, I'm gonna be popping my Welch's sparkling. I'm picturing the most delicious gourmet buffet of food. Like, we're gonna do our guests good, okay? The dessert bar, endless. Endless. Donuts, cookies, wedding cake. It's all gonna be vegan, you ain't even gonna know it either. Oh, the food is gonna be so good. I'm gonna be so excited. I can't wait for the testing, like the tasting. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so fun to go visit the place. They're gonna have it at, do like the food tasting, all that. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm more excited for, the tasting, the actual wedding, or the wedding dress. We both love the beach so much. It's just so intimate and special and romantic, and that is exactly where I want to have it. I just don't know exactly sure where yet. We don't have the venue or even the exact location. I will say I do have quite a few places in mind, especially this one place that's like just glowing in my mind that I want it so bad at. Ugh, I'm just so obsessed with this one place. But I don't want to say anything yet until I know a little bit more for sure. But stay tuned for videos because I will be announcing that as soon as I do know and as soon as it's confirmed. So yeah, that's as many details I'm giving for right now. The color scheme type of thing is going to be like champagne, ivory, bunches of different shades of white, like a sand color, maybe little pops of green and blue for like the beachy vibe, just like a beach colored palette. Another very asked question was, where do we want to have our honeymoon at? And we are 100% set in stone. We are going to Greece, okay? So this is something me and Sam again agreed on completely. We both have the same exact like urge to go there. Oh my gosh, it is going to be dreamy. It's going to be amazing. Having a destination wedding, we were like, should we just stay there? But at the same time, we're like, no, we need to peace out. We are going across the freaking world to Santorini, Greece. We already have like our hotel and everything picked out. We just have to freaking pay it. It's going to be a pretty penny, but I am so excited. It's going to be like one of those indoor-outdoor villas with the pools and the overlook of the ocean. Oh my gosh, like Greece is just a dream for me. And we just want to go there, spend a few days. I might just like make it a short little vacation in Greece and then also have a short little vacation at our destination that we go to, so we can get the best of both worlds, because why not? Another question is, how long did Sam know before he proposed to me? So I asked him this question right whenever we got engaged, and I was just like what? When did you decide this? And he was like, honestly, like I've known for a very long time now that I wanted to marry you. It's just been like financial things getting in the way. It's just been things that are like out of our control pretty much that have been in the way. But in our hearts, we've both known that we wanted to make this happen. So Sam is away at work. He is making some money. And he just is so ready to take it to the next step in our lives and in our relationship. And so am I. And we're both so serious about this. And he just said that like the distance that we've spent apart from each other has really just made him grow so much more in love with me. So he just said that he knew one night he was just thinking about it and he was like, I just want to do it. He called his mom. He told his mom and sister how he felt. They were both like, what? Like everyone was so thrown off guard. But he just made it happen, and he was just like, I want to do it as soon as possible. As soon as I see her, like I want to do it. He was just so set in stone, and I think he said that he had maybe like a week to prepare for it. He went and got the ring in Iowa where he was at his job at, and he just decided kind of like on a whim. Like he's known he wanted to do it, he just didn't know when, and he was just like, the sooner the better. Let's go, baby. Are you excited to have sex?
What is that?
Yeah. I'm not even gonna go into that question. Yes, Greece.
And
What? Did I expect it to happen? And did I ever expect it to happen? Yes. Like me and Sam have talked about wanting to get married. We knew that we were on the same page that we wanted to spend the rest of our lives together. But the timing, I had no idea. I was so caught off guard. Didn't even have the slightest clue. If you guys missed my proposal video, I went to fly into Denver to see Sam. We've been long distance for about 2 months. And I flew into Denver to see him because it was my birthday weekend and we just had planned to see each other because we haven't in so long. So it was my birthday. I didn't think much of it. That's why I was flying there. He did get me like an entire spa treatment, like entire relaxing pamper day a couple days before, where he got my hair done and my nails done and got me a facial. But again, I'm thinking, okay, it's my birthday present. Like I guess I was just like thinking I was super spoiled, but I still had no clue. Like I was completely blindsided. I got off the plane in my sweatpants and there he is on one knee proposing to me. And I'm so happy, like don't get me wrong, but I honestly just was not expecting. Okay, next question is ring details, and this goes as far as like, did Sam have all the say in picking out my ring? Did I help him? What does it look like? What is all the details on it? So I will show you guys it up close. It is so gorgeous. I love how timeless it is, and it's just like very simple but just so stunning. Like I literally love it. Sam picked it out 100% on his own. I had no say in it because obviously like I didn't even know we were getting married. And I also love knowing that I didn't have a say. I love knowing that he picked this out for me. Like this is what he saw his future wife wearing every single day. I think that he went on my Pinterest board and like looked for inspiration, he said, but to be 1 bajillion% honest, if I were to walk into a ring shop and pick out a ring, I don't know if I would have picked this one out. I had this like certain ring in mind for what I wanted, but the second that this went on my finger, it just like, I got chills. Like I knew this was the perfect ring for me. The ring that I had like in my head picked out was actually like a teardrop shape, but I just feel like this is just so timeless. It's classic, it's gorgeous, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much, and I'm so happy that this is what he picked out for me. So details on it, let me go get the little appraisal sheet. I got so many questions. I don't care that you guys know exactly what it is. I'm just obsessed with it. Okay, so it is a 14 karat yellow gold solitaire engagement ring. It's mounted in the center of 4-prong crown, brilliant diamond. The diamond has a weight of 1.5 carats, a clarity grade on S12, color grade J. Solitaire ring has a high polish finish. So it is a yellow gold band, silver prongs, diamond in the center. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but I literally mix all of my metals for jewelry as it is. I wear gold and silver, everything. Gold necklace, gold bracelet, these 2 silver rings. This is silver and gold ring. My earrings, I'll wear some gold, some silver. I literally love mixing the 2 together, so I'm obsessed. It's so dainty. I love it so much. The diamond just pops. My fingers are so small. He got me a size 6.5, which I thought that was my size 2, but I'm actually a freaking 5. So I had to go down an entire size and a half whenever I got it sized, but it fits so much better now, and it's so pretty, and I love it. How did you know Sam was the one? I just knew very early on, actually. That he was different. He was not like the rest of them. He just had something so different about him that really attracted me internally. Like, we just bonded. We were best friends. I can actually be with him multiple days on end without getting sick of him. I mean, most of the time. I didn't even know it was possible to feel this way, to be honest. Like, I'm very like closed off when it comes to that type of stuff, but with Sam, I'm just open. And he's just such like a good-hearted person. He honestly reminds me so much of my mom. They have the exact same birthday. They're both my little Libras. He respects me, he loves me. He does everything he can to make me happy. The biggest thing is that he just respects me, and he shows me that consistently day after day. After our first date, whenever we met on Bumble and then he took me on a picnic date, like that was just so unexpected, and I just was like, oh my gosh, he's just so different. I don't know. They say that when you know, you know. How long have you guys been together? So we have been together for about 2 years. We've been dating for over 2 years, but our official made it boyfriend and girlfriend is in October. I got a lot of questions on how do I pronounce Sam's last name. So it is Hainline. I love my last name right now, Clayton, but I mean, whatever. Next question is, what was your first thought when you seen him, and do you wish your family had been there? So of course I do wish my family was there. I just feel like it's such a special moment for everyone to see, but the positive side of that is that since I do film every single aspect of my life, of course Sam knew this moment needed to be filmed. So I'm just so glad I was able to share that with not only my family, but with all of you guys, my subscribers, and everybody else. It just made the moment even more special to be able to look back on it. We'll be able to show our kids one day, and it's just, I love it. So I do wish they were there. But when I first saw Sam, I need to tell the story. So I flew to Denver because I was meeting up with Sam. We were planning on spending the weekend there, also going to Wyoming to see his family. I wear my sweatpants. I did do my hair and makeup, weirdly enough, because I was like, I haven't seen my boyfriend in 2 months. I want him to think I'm super cute. So I like did that, but I was like, I'm not willing to sacrifice being uncomfortable on the plane, so I'm still gonna wear my sweats. So anyways, I get off the plane, and weird, okay? And I didn't think anything of it in the moment. I had my phone on silent because I'm on the plane, and I was getting up and getting ready to walk off, and I happened to look down and saw I had 12 missed calls from Sam, and I'm just like, yo, bro, chill, like I'm coming. I thought he was being impatient that I was taking forever because I was in the back of the plane. I didn't know this whole surprise was going down, but he just wanted to make sure that I didn't already get off the plane and that he didn't miss me. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Like, that is something that would happen to us. But yeah, so he called me a million times, and then looking back now, that was weird, but I had no idea. I call him back and I'm like, hey, and he's like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, good. And he's like, did you get off the plane yet? And I was like, no, I'm coming now. And he's like, okay, well, I'll see you in a little bit. And I was like, okay, like you called me 12 times for that. So again, me being me, blonde Karissa, little bimbo, I get off the plane. Guys, he had rose petals surrounded around him. There was like 40 people around with their phones out filming me to get my reaction. I did not see any of that. I did not see the rose petals. I did not see the people. All I saw was Sam standing there with the bouquet of roses in his hand, and he's just like, and I was like, oh, he's so corny. Like, he just surprised me being nice. I had no idea homie was about to drop down on one knee and propose to me, to ask me to be his wife for the rest of his life. So as soon as I take the roses, I give him a hug and I'm like, oh, thank you. And he gets down, I'm just like, I am so upset that this stupid pandemic makes us wear these stupid masks, and it just like took away from my actual reaction, because I'm not kidding you guys. My jaw dropped. Like, it was like boop, boop. I was so in shock, and I just like turned around for literally like a good minute. I cut that out in the proposal video because it was embarrassing. I just turned around. I didn't even face him, and I was just like, and then all the people started screaming and stuff. So I was like, oh my gosh. I looked down, there's roses everywhere, and I was like, well, how did I not see this? I literally was just in La La Land. I'm like, I get to see my boyfriend. Didn't know it was supposed to be fiance. Next question is, if this is too personal, no worries, but have you both been waiting for marriage your whole lives? So many people, I was getting messages and stuff, people saying, oh my gosh, I didn't know you were a virgin and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I'm not. But no, both Sam and I are not virgins. We just decided in this relationship together, well, I should say I decided prior to getting into this relationship. Once I got into this relationship and talked to him about it, he was on board with it. So we both have our pasts, but moving forward, we are just so happy that this is something so special to us and that we have waited until marriage to be able to have sex. Another question is, when will we have kids? So we do want to just enjoy maybe a little bit of time after we're married. For just us, it is important that we see how marriage is before we get pregnant. Obviously we both want kids, and I have crazy baby fever, but I just think it's important that we do spend some time, just us two, being married. I don't know how much time, but some, a little bit. How many? I don't know. I want like 3, Sam wants like 4. We do want a lot of kids, but I would say no more than 4, no less than 2. Will you be vlogging the wedding process when it eventually comes? I am going to be vlogging the entire thing. I'm gonna have the wedding series, me picking out my dress, planning for the wedding, everything, like every single little detail. And of course, that is the one thing I'm gonna make sure that my videographer for the wedding is bomb. Like, I want drone action. I just want it to be so special. I want to have that memory to look back on forever. And I love doing what I do and posting my life. And I just think it's gonna be so special when we finally get that video. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. I can't wait. Yes, of course, vlogging the entire process. Next question is, did I cry when he proposed? So I did not cry. So this is crazy, because I literally cry when I watch other people on the internet get engaged or get married or have kids or anything like that. But in the moment, I'm not kidding, guys, I just completely blacked out. I told Sam afterwards, I was like, I'm not joking. I literally felt like I heard a train going through my head. Like, all I heard was, I mean, I'm crazy, but I didn't hear a single thing he said when he was down on one knee. I didn't even see the ring. I'm not kidding, guys. I didn't see the 40 people around me. I didn't see the rose petals, like I said. I just knew in that moment he was proposing, and I was just like, I was just in shock. I blacked out, didn't hear a thing. I didn't cry because I didn't have any emotion. I was just in complete shock. So funny thing is, the whole thing happened. He's down on one knee. He's telling me all this cute stuff, which by the way, he ended up telling me again after, because I was like, can you tell me what you said when you were down on one knee? Because I literally didn't hear. And so he proposes. I kind of like came back into it whenever I heard like a silence. Like I was like, oh God, is he waiting for me to say yes? I'm like, yeah. And then he does it, and everyone's like, she said yes, and they're screaming, and it was so cute and special. So then we like walk away, and everyone's just like congratulating us, and I'm just still in complete shock. I didn't even see the ring. I didn't even hear what he said. I was like, Sam, I need to sit down. I'm going to pass out. I'm not kidding. I started getting hot sweats. I was shaking. I think my hearing went out. I think I was starting to go blind in one eye. So I sit down, I catch my breath because I'm like out of breath. My heart is beating through my chest at this point. And then I finally look at the ring, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is real life. I kept saying to him, I was like, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. This isn't real. This isn't real. I kept telling him that, and he's like, do you want this? I'm like, yes. But like, this isn't real. This is not real life. I'm gonna wake up from my dream and be very mad at you very soon. And he's like, this is real life, babe. Like, I want this. Really quickly, I'll tell you what he said when he was down on one knee. I don't know if this is intimate or not. We're besties. Okay, so he said, I know you thought this day would never come because I always would get on him being like, where's my ring? Where's my ring? I ain't got a ring on it yet. like just joking around. He's like, I know you thought this day would never come, but I cannot imagine spending a single day in my life without you being like my person. And he was like, I love you. I want to love you forever. Will you marry me? Like something along those lines. And then I was like, you said that? Like you said that? You love me? So yeah, it was just so cute. He told me that. I finally caught my breath. I got up and then we walked out to the car. Still the entire time I'm in complete shock. We decided to go out to breakfast. On the way to breakfast, I told this in my last vlog, but So Will I played on the radio. I didn't even know they played Christian music on the radio. It was just so special. It was a sign because like I said, that's what I want to walk down the aisle to. And then we pull into a parking lot to go to breakfast, and on the wall, I'm not kidding, there's like murals of diamonds, and we park right in front of the same exact cut as the one that I have, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is a sign. Like this is God saying like, good job guys. You're gonna do this, and it's just so special. And honestly, our faith is what has made our relationship so strong to begin with, so giving all the glory and praise to God, of course. What was even the question? Did I cry? Yeah, so no, I didn't cry. Do you plan on having a long engagement or moving fast towards a wedding? I don't know if this is fast or long. It feels like an eternity away. I want to get married tomorrow, but we're gonna be waiting until 2021, so next year, and then around this time-ish. Maybe a little earlier, a little later. I don't know. Again, I keep getting questions on if he asked my parents first. So I told you guys how he asked my dad for permission. So first person he told was his mom, he said, and his sister. Then he went in and told my dad, or asked my dad, got permission from my dad. Then he called my mom and he was like, so you know how I got Karissa her nails done yesterday? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, well, what did Karissa always say that needs to be done before she got engaged to? And Sam said that she took a second and she was just like, propose, and was like so caught off guard. And he was like, yeah, so I guess she like cried and all that good stuff. He sent her the ring and like asked her if she would like it and stuff like that. He called my brother, asked permission from my brother and told him that he's gonna be a brother-in-law, and it's just so cute because they're like besties. So I just think it's so special. He told my entire family and they were anticipating it, and it's so funny because as soon as it happened, they were expecting me to call them, and I was just like, I should prank them and call them and just be like, hey guys, what's up? Like act like nothing ever happened, because they're not gonna say we didn't propose. So we were gonna do that and then have Sam be in the background like on a FaceTime call and be like this in the background to make them think that he didn't do it and that he like wimped out, but we didn't end up doing it. I called them and was telling them how excited I was. But I made them wait like an hour because I was just still in shock. I couldn't like even talk. What is your dream wedding? I really feel like my dream wedding is gonna come into full fruition and be a reality, baby. My dream wedding is exactly what I just said in the beginning. Like I want that to a T. More baby questions. I got so many baby questions, that's funny. Also, I was getting questions about who is going to be planning the wedding, just me or me and Sam. Sam, I gave him full permission to give any input that he wants and to be a part of it as well, because it's his day just as much as it is mine. He is very much so just like chill about everything. He's like, do what you want, babe, and I'm here for it. And I love that about him. That's like every girl's dream, right? I'm honestly kind of the same way. Like I want to have ultimate decisions over things, and I want to make like the big decisions, but for all like the little ins and outs, the decor, all that kind of stuff, I really want to just give it to my mom and my grandma, and also have like Sam's mom and sister throw in ideas and help out. But I just want my mom and grandma, they know me better than anyone, and I just want them to make that day special for me. And they're so good at decor. They're so good at just like knowing me and what I would want. And I do not want to be bridezilla. I do not want to be stressed out. I want to put my hands in the air and say, go ahead, take it, do it. I am not that type of person that wants to be all hands on in, okay? I want to make the decisions, but I want to be kind of a little chilling out here, okay? To give it to J. Clay and grandma and let them do their thing, make the magic happen. I have faith. Have you started picking out wedding dresses? No, I have not, but I am probably most excited for that. I cannot wait. I'm gonna get all the girls together. We're gonna go wedding dress shopping all together. And something that Sam's sister did when she got married is she let all of her bridesmaids pick out a dress for her to try on, and then she had to try them on whether she wanted to or not, and then choose from them so that she can get other people's opinions and styles as well as her own. I want everybody to pick out a dress, and I don't want to know who picked out what, and I want it to be like completely anonymous. Then pick out a dress and then me try them all on and then choose from there. I'm probably gonna have to go dress shopping quite a few times if we're being real to pick out my dress. I am honestly not decided at all on a certain type of dress. I love so many different kinds. Like I love like the long trail ones. I think that is so gorgeous. I think they're called like cathedral gowns. I'm obsessed with that, like literally love it. I love the lacy, I love the floral. I even like the little princess dresses, those are so cute. But then the sexy, elegant ones, like that's my vibe. Backless, strapless, I even like the sleeved ones. I love them all, okay? Wedding dresses are so gorgeous. I cannot wait to try them on. I'm so excited. Ugh, I cannot wait for that day. It's gonna be so special. Next question is, how did you meet Sam in your first date story? So I've actually mentioned this on my channel before. I'll give you guys the quick rundown really quickly in case you're new. Me and Sam actually met on Bumble, a dating app, which is hilarious because honestly, I have never had a dating app in my life, okay? I was so against them, honestly. I felt like they were just like used for hookups. I did not think you could meet your future husband on there, but shout out Bumble. I mean, feel free to sponsor our wedding. No, I'm just kidding. But I had no idea I would be meeting the love of my life on Bumble. I was kind of just like messing around, like not in that way at all. I was just playing Bachelorette. Our phones were like, nope, you don't get a rose. Nope, you don't get a rose. Oh, you get a rose, like that type of thing. I saw Sam on there, his little cute self, and I was just like, oh, okay. If you guys don't know, Bumble is where the girl can only message the guy. So the guys can't even message us. We can only message the guys if we think they're cute. They don't got no way to message me, spam me, whatever. Be all annoying up in my DMs. So I saw Sam and I was like, whatever, I'll throw a like. So I swiped on him. I don't even remember how this works. I swiped on him, we both matched, and then I didn't do anything with it because I was just like, I'm literally not going to find somebody on here. I'm just literally playing around and showing a guy if I think they're cute, and just like, it's like literally a game to me. So then one day I get this notification on my phone and it's like, Samuel Hainline double liked you. And I'm just like, what the heck does that mean? So I open it and the notification says, this person only gets 1 double like in a week and he used it on you. And I'm like, wow, okay, like I feel special. So I finally was like, okay, I might message him because like, he thinks I'm cute or something. So I sent him a GIF of a guy like slam dunking and saying sup at the same time. So picture this, like, sup. Okay, that's what I GIFed him. I did that because, or GIF, whatever it's called. I did that because his bio said he was 6'6", he speaks Spanish, and he was a basketball player. So I was like, all right, I might just do something corny like that. So I did it. The rest was history. Went on our first date and was not expecting it to be anything cute. He literally surprised me with a lakefront picnic. We went kayaking. We were both vegan, didn't even know it until we came together, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is meant to be. I just knew on that first date he was so respectful, he was so nice. We spent a couple hours together, he took me back home. Okay, you guys, so I tried to answer as many questions as possible. If you have any more that I didn't answer, feel free to leave them down below and I will definitely answer them in a future video for you guys. There is plenty more videos to come, trust me on that. In this wedding series, I cannot wait to do everything. I also want your guys' opinions and requests on wedding series types of videos. I'm still gonna continue to do my vlogs, my fashion and fitness content and stuff like that all throughout, but specifically for the wedding series and wedding vlogs, what do you guys wanna see? Also, my Pinterest board is linked down below. It's called Put a Ring on It if you guys want to check it out and kind of see like what I'm doing, what my ideas are. And feel free to DM me and send me all of the different wedding inspos, dresses you think I might be popping in, decor, anything beachy like that, venues that are destinations, down for. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I literally love you guys all so much as the Milli, Billi, Trilli. I'm so excited to bring you guys along on the destination and the journey with me. I'm so happy I'm about to be a wifey. It's so surreal. Okay, I'm rambling. I love you guys. Times a Milli, Billi, Trilli. See you in my next video. Bye.